Hello, hello! What's up, everybody? My name is Mike Brown, aka ReviewKingMB, and I'm sure most of you have heard by now the passing of Gene Wilder, who lived a long life. I thought this would be a perfect opportunity for me to sit down and watch just some of his best movies, watch them really for the very first time, because I realized that I haven't seen a lot of his most known movies. So I'm doing that. I'm starting with Young Frankenstein. This is a 1974 film that was directed by Mel Brooks. And the plot is we see Gene Wilder as Dr. Frederick Frankenstein, or I should say Frankenstein. He's the great grandson of the original Dr. Frankenstein, who's known for creating the monster, but he's almost disassociating himself from that. He doesn't want to be lumped in with that history. I don't know if he doesn't believe it or if he just wants to do his own thing, until he gets the will and finds out that he now owns the house of his grandfather. He goes there and he finds not only does he have these new assistants who are going to aid him and help him, but he finds the original book. The original book that his grandfather used to do the original experiment. So now he's able to do the same thing, which is create his very own Frankenstein's monster. Yes, this movie, what I thought of it was, I enjoyed this movie. I did. I had a lot of fun with it. I laughed a lot. And first things first, I want to mention how this movie is in black and white. I appreciated the fact that it was in black and white. I mean, they didn't have to do that, really, because it's not the original story of Frankenstein. It's supposed to be later generations. But it fits the tone. It fits the atmosphere. It fits the type of story that they're telling. Even if it's a more comedic version of it, it still works to make it black and white, so I like that. Now, Gene Wilder, I really enjoyed him here. This is my first chance to really see what type of actor he was, comedic actor, and how he just kind of poured himself into this. You could tell he was having fun, and there was moments where he was really acting, really into it, and then there was moments where he was just having fun and just being goofy, a little over the top, but just enough to not go too crazy. I loved the humor, how it was silly, it was goofy, it had me laughing hard. Like, I got a lot of big laugh out loud moments here, not just chuckles, but laugh out loud moments. And I guess I wasn't expecting that. I didn't know what to expect from the comedy. But it shows that 1974 comedy, if it's good, it's still gonna resonate. It's still gonna make me laugh no matter what. But also, some of the humor was subtle. Like, it wasn't so in your face. There's some lines of dialogue that are kind of suggestive and have double meanings. And it's just like, it's almost like there's moments when they look at the camera and look at you and give you a look like, come on, guys, you know what we're doing. You know we're having fun. And it works. A lot of it works. Some of the other characters, you have Marty Feldman, who plays Igor, who's this hunchback guy. He's going to be the assistant to Gene Wilder. He has this big hump on his back that kind of changes sides depending on where they are in the movie. And he had these big, huge eyes. And at first I thought that was just the character, and maybe it was prosthetics. But I was looking like, how would they have done that? So I looked the actor up, and come to find out, that's just how the fucking guy looks. It is. He, like, there's nothing, there's no prosthetics, there's no mask. He just looked that weird. Terry Garr plays Inga, who is the love interest. I mean, she's supposed to be the assistant, she's supposed to be the girl to help him out, but she's a smoking hot blonde chick. What the hell else is going to happen except for Gene Wilder wanting to sleep with her? Cloris Leachman plays Frere Blucher, who every time they say her name, the horses kind of screech and freak out and react. And honestly, that was an ongoing running joke that made me laugh every single time. It might sound dumb, it might sound silly, but for some reason, it just had me. It worked. Peter Boyle plays Frankenstein, the monster itself. At first you thought maybe he wasn't going to have a lot to do. He was just going to groan and grunt and sort of just be the monster. But there were moments where he did get to be funny. He did. There's one scene with the blind man. If you saw the movie, you know who I'm talking about. He's played by Gene Hackman. And that scene was just comedic gold. It was hilarious. Also, the Inspector Kemp, is played by Kenneth Mars, who this guy also had me laughing between his wooden hand, how he was maneuvering it and making it do things almost on its own, and then his heavy accent to where almost nobody in the room ever understood what he was saying. Last but not least, Madeline Kahn plays Elizabeth Lavenza, who was the fiance of Gene Wilder, but again, she had some funny moments too, but a lot of it consists of, like, you can tell she wasn't into Gene Wilder's character. I mean, I thought, honestly, when she showed up at the end of the movie, I thought there was going to be like a side plot of her having something dastardly going on or some weird plan behind everybody's back, and maybe even Igor was a part of it because there was a weird exchange between them. But no, I was overthinking it. There's really nothing there to it. That's just how she is. Maybe the movie peters off towards the end, loses its steam a little bit, but then at the end, I got a really nice laugh at the very, very end of the movie. So I think it ends on a good note. This whole movie I thought was really funny, really clever, great writing, great acting, really well put together. I enjoyed Young Frankenstein. I did. So guys, let me know in the comments below, what do you think of this movie? Do you like it? Do you enjoy it? Did you grow up with it? And what Gene Wilder movie should I review next? I'll take suggestions. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Later!